Battlefield 2042 have now released their second of 3 huge updates, and today we're going to jump in, see what's changed, and see if this game has improved. And there are 3 main things I'm excited about with this update. The first thing is the bullet spread. That has been reduced on all weapons except shotguns. Now, the bloom in this game before this update was terrible. Your bullets would go all over the place when you're aiming at enemies, and this could result in bad players actually outgunning good players because a lot of it was just based on randomness. And some people actually had conspiracy theories that depending on how well you were doing in game, the weapon bloom would be different for some players. Obviously that's not true, but the bullet spread actually had people questioning their gunfights. But today, hopefully that's been resolved. They've also sorted out the PP29, which is by far the best weapon in this game. They've added vertical recoil to this weapon, so we're going to see if it's still OP, if it's still the best weapon in this game after the update. They've also done a load more things, including nerfing the minigun on all land vehicles. They have nerfed so many weapons on the vehicles, the cannons as well. The vehicles have been hit hard in this update. So let's jump in, let's get these questions answered, and yeah, I'll see you guys in there. So we know the minigun's been nerfed on all land vehicles. We also know that a lot of other weapons on vehicles have been nerfed to the ground pretty much. But the question is, has this gun right here, the PP29, been nerfed enough? Well, let's find out. I'm also excited to see how the bullet spread is. Bearing in mind now your bullets should be more accurate. There shouldn't be as much bloom in the game, because that was one thing that was really affecting the game in my opinion. The fact that good players could just lose gunfights because their bullets were going all over the place. I just thought that was a little bit unfair. I'm just chilling in here. There we go. Easy kill there. Let's be a good teammate here, guys. Okay, I don't notice any difference with the recoil. I think they're going to have to go back into the drawing board with this, because I don't think this nerf's going to cut it. Screw it, let's push. Push it in. Let's go. Oh my, this gun is still good. The gun is still good, guys. I still think it's probably the best weapon in the game to be using right now. Oh my... Oh. I've run out of ammo completely. Imagine if I killed someone with a pistol at this range. Okay, we've got ammo, we've got ammo. Someone right here. There we go. I'm back with no ammo again. Okay, we got ammo again, we got ammo. Something I've noticed though is that the bloom is pretty much non-existent. Before this update, it was probably one of the biggest problems in this game, but now I'm noticing my bullets are actually going where they're meant to be going, which I'm really happy about. Probably the best thing that has come with this update. So the minigun on all land vehicles has been nerfed, and to be honest, I can notice it. It's been nerfed quite heavily. PP29 is still OP. I totally agree with you, man. I 100% agree with you, my friend. Does he think a grenade's going to do anything? Let's go. Oh. Got 20 bullets left. Someone's just camping in this red thing up there I'm going from. This hasn't even been a proper game because we've just destroyed the enemy team right here. Oh, this gun, man, is just so good. Do you guys think that this is just one of them weapons that no matter what they do to it, it's just always going to be strong? I'm starting to get that impression. Well, I can't lie, that was probably the easiest game I've had so far. Yeah, you can see it just takes a little bit more than what it did. I'm actually happy that this has been nerfed because I was getting killed by the minigun so many times, and this guy's driving is quite questionable, to be honest. You know what? I'm going on foot against this guy. There we go, we got him. And do you know what? I don't even notice any vertical recoil on this gun so far. Doesn't look like there's much on this, and it just seems as OP as it was before, to be honest. I think they might have to relook at this gun and maybe change the damage on it.
is engaging at Charlie 1.
Okay, this thing is still disgusting at range as well. I don't think they've done enough of a nerf to this gun, if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. Overall thoughts on this update, I think it's really good. I think they've done a good job in reducing the bullet spread on the weapons. As I said, that was a really big problem before. So now, at least when you aim and shoot, it's going to be more on target than it was before. Then they've done a good job in reducing and nerfing the weapons on the vehicles as well. I do think the vehicles are still very strong, so I don't think they've ruined the vehicles necessarily. I think some people are going to have complaints either way, regardless of what they do in their updates. This is the second out of the 3 big updates they're doing. We can expect the third one to come out next week at some point, and as always, I'll be sure to cover it, so be sure to subscribe for that so you don't miss out on it. Be sure to let me know what you thought of this update down below in the comment section. Oh, I forgot to mention about the PP29. That gun is still really good, and yeah, this update hasn't done anything to it. It is still as strong as it was way before this update. So if you guys want to use a weapon up close that absolutely shreds at close to medium range, the PP29 is still your go-to weapon. After this update, I can confirm that Battlefield, although it's still not perfect and there's still a long way to go until all of its problems are resolved, we're slowly getting there.